Let's make a reusable face mask. Okay, for one thing, these are reusable. They can be made out of any kind of material that is lightweight. If you got an old t-shirt laying around, handkerchiefs, which that's what these are. I've used 550 paracord, but you can use shoelaces, string, elastic if you have it, however you want to do it. This is no sewing. The only other thing you're going to need is a safety pin. The smaller the safety pin, the better, but a standard size one will work just fine. Alright, these handkerchiefs are 14 by 14 inch square. That's what size, about what you want to cut your material. If you're going to use a t-shirt or even a pillowcase or old bed sheet, if you're going to make multiples, I would suggest to make multiples for one person at least two, because you can throw one in the wash and then wear one, and then once the next you can wash it out. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fold this in quarters, 4/4. I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. And you want to make it to where it's a tube. Fold this 4 times. Bring it back down here. And if you got twine, shoelaces, some cordage, luckily I have a ton of 540 paracord, but you want to make it about the size of an orange. I put the knots on the inside because you're going to fold this over, but you want to have it about as wide as your hand, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 6 inches is where you want to make your fold, so that it covers more of your face. And then the next step would be is to open up one end and tuck this end in. And this is where the safety pin comes into play, because you'll take the safety pin, again I will need to use both hands, but you would take your safety pin and pin this fold halfway through to hold it in place. But I was wearing this without a safety pin. I just had to readjust it a couple times through the day. And as you can see, I put the safety pin in, and these 2 layers here will cover that, so that it won't bother you. I already tried it. I don't even notice it in there. And to adjust, at this point in time, you want to put it on and see if it's going to fit your face. If needed to adjust or tighten it or loosen it, you can just roll your paracord or your shoelace out and loosen the knot, make it bigger. That will loosen it. Make it smaller. That'll tighten it. And as you can see, it sits fairly snug against my face. Yes, there's a little holes up here, but some of those store-bought masks have the exact same thing. You can adjust it to where it fits tighter or looser. You can make it wider to where it comes back further on your face. And the thing about it, this is multiple layers of fabric. It's not just the thin mask material, to where You get half. The doctors, they use them all the time through the day because they're no good within a couple hours. Then you got to change for a new one. That's why they are so low on them. So make your own mask, and so that the doctors and the nurses and that can have a supply of masks because they need it more than we do. They're the heroes here, not you. Make them. Make them out of anything you need to make them out of. Do your part. Stay safe.